Hey guys. Oh boy. Another day for the semi-retired old man. Camera guy's got some problems. You know what? I think I could fix it right now in real time. Let's see. We're having some technical difficulties. This might help. Let's see. I think so. I think this is going to be the... I apologize. I apologize. Sorry guys. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Is that gonna work? Almost, man. So anyway, I'll just try to talk while I'm doing the cameraman job. There we go. That seemed... Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, so this camera, the angle's gonna be a little off, but whatever. Yeah, man, I'm just doing a little quick update about nothing, right? So we'll just get started with the disclaimers and kind of go into what's on my mind and then flesh it out and see what happens. Well, so this video is for my entertainment purposes mostly, and you know, therefore any and everything that I say could be wrong, and that's why I always say, do your own research, come to your own conclusions, and then yeah. So anyhow, so I'm checking the pulse. You know what's going on. I need to fill up my coffee here, but so I'm just checking it out, right? Because you got to find information somewhere. There's got to be some kind of information somewhere, right? Can't rely too heavily on mainstream media, you know, any more than you can rely on any other media. And since, you know, I don't have mainstream media TV access, I just use, you know, the internet. It's convenient. It's part of my phone now that I pretty much carry around with me wherever I go. And whatever mainstream media is talking about, I can get regular updates on that online, on you know, alt and new tech platforms and big tech platforms. So I don't really need to check mainstream media because, you know, whatever they're saying on mainstream media, we get regular updates about it on you know, your favorite alt, new, and big tech platforms. And because big tech platform, as it implies, is big. Like, I don't want to have to sift through like this big fucking library of shit. So I want to get the concise synopsis. So alt and new tech are small in comparison to big tech. So I use alt tech, right? Makes sense, right? So, anyways, so of course, you know, it's like kind of like, well, go to the alt tech, and there just isn't much, you know. Just like I reported yesterday, I only put out that one video, I believe, yesterday. It's just about how there's nothing's going on. You got all these channels trying to hype up bullshit, you know, and it's nothing. The shit they're trying to hype up is just bullshit, right? So, you know, so it's just like watching mainstream media anyways, right? So anyway, so because there was a little bit of a little stir up of dust between me and Jim Rizzoli, I don't know, what was that, 2 weeks ago now or something, week and a half ago. I kind of checked the pulse on Jim Rizzoli, and you know, Jim Rizzoli seems like a reasonable guy in that sense, you know, generally, like, so you know, it doesn't really appear as though Jim is gunning for me or anything, which is that's good. But I keep a little pulse just to see, and then it's kind of interesting, you know, because when that video came out, like a lot of his people, were talking shit about me and stuff, which was funny, right? Like Fake Nukesville and people like this. And so anyway, so I just kind of keep a pulse, like, am I being brought up again? Which the fact that I'm not being brought up is good, because there will be no reason with these people in regards to what I talk about. So, whatever. And so I go to Jim Rizzoli's. So yesterday I left a comment explaining how to fix your glitchy BitChute account, which I learned from someone else in Styx Hexenhammer's comment section. So BitChute has been like totally glitching the fuck out. Oh, so we might as well do an update on that. Yeah, so BitChute in the last like 4 days totally glitched the fuck out. Whereas like every video is a commercial, no matter what, And so then I find out that, because I'm asking questions in the comment section, like, what the fuck is going on with BitChute, dude? Literally every single video I click on starts out with a commercial. What in the fuck is going on here? I haven't had any problem with that, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's like a big problem. So I'm in the comment section talking about it, and then somebody pointed out that BitChute partnered up with Rumble and is using Rumble's hosting system to, and that's why they're the commercials, right? And so I'm like, what the fuck, like? And then somebody else chimed in and said, and explained to me, help me troubleshoot it. And after a couple hours, me and that person interacting had figured out what it was. Okay. So for any of you that might be interested, there's if you go to settings, and I believe it's interface, you go to the interface tab in settings and you scroll down to the bottom. BitChute recently did some weird changes, and in those weird changes, they automatically enabled like these three things. And I can't remember what the first one is, but the second one is labeled enable third-party adverts. And it automatically, if you have a BitChute account, it automatically, enables that. Enable third-party adverts, right? And then below that one, it's something that enables the 2P2 player system. So all this is about, merging with Rumble. So BitChute put all this in place before they actually made the merge with Rumble. So then when they finally made the merge with Rumble, completed it, like 4 or 5 days ago, then all of a sudden now there's commercials on every fucking time you watch a BitChute. So me and this guy are kind of going back and forth, and then we realize that's what it is. So for those of you that want to fix that on your BitChute account, go to settings, and I believe it's the interface tab. Scroll down to the bottom. You'll see 3 bright green check marks. And all you do is click on those bright green check marks, and it unchecks those boxes. Okay? So then those 3 things are no longer enabled on your BitChute account. Now, there's that, but you also have to use old.bitchute.com, which I have always used ever since BitChute started its new thing. Like as soon as immediately within the first day, I found out that there's old.bitchute.com, old.bitchute.com. So you have to use old.bitchute.com. Okay. Do not use the new BitChute. Okay. Then the other thing is, do not use Google. So I use the Brave browser because Brave browser blocks ads.
If you use BitChute through the Google browser, Google does not block ads. It's the same with YouTube. If you use YouTube through the Google browser, Google does not block YouTube ads. If you use YouTube through Brave's browser, Brave blocks YouTube ads. So, when you combine these three things, first, use a browser like Brave. A browser that blocks ads. Google does not block ads. So you have to use like Brave is the one I use. If you want to do all kinds of research and figure out which one, not into all this tech faggot bullshit. Brave works just fine. So I use Brave. Brave blocks ads. So I access BitChute through the Brave browser, okay? Because Brave blocks ads, okay? Then I use old.bitchute.com. I do not use the new, because the new BitChute has ads. And it's stupid. The new BitChute thing is so dumb. It's just dumb. It looks like shit. It's just stupid. So those two things, then going into my settings using the Brave browser and old.bitchute.com, going to settings, click on interface tab, scroll down to the bottom, and unclick those three bright green check marks. All those problems will be solved. You will not see ads, etc., etc., for any of you that are interested. So anyway, yesterday I'm just kind of going over, listening to, Jim Rizzoli talk about the holo hoax and all this stuff. And he's complaining about the glitchy BitChute, and then other people in the comment sections are. So, me being a total fucking asshole and completely insane because, and blowing snot out, and I'm just this piece of shit, go in there and explain to Jim Rizzoli's followers and Jim Rizzoli how, in fact, to unglitch your glitched out fucking BitChute account, okay? I just say here, this is what you do. So then this morning I wake up and one of the people thanked me. One of Jim Rizzoli's followers came back and said, hey, thanks, I did all that and it worked. Thank you. No fucking problem. I'm here to fucking help. That's what I'm here for, right? Is to help everyone else, because you poor people, you poor working and middle class gammas are getting picked on all the time by the evil 1%ers again. The poor gammas, So I'm here to help all you poor, picked on, middle and working class gammas that the system is just picking on you all the time. It's so terrible. Anyways. And then Jim Rizzoli, but of course he won't comment, he won't respond to mine, but he puts this random comment that says, thanks for clearing up the BitChute stuff. It's like, sure, no problem, dude. Like, I'm here to help Jim Rizzoli's channel. That's what I'm here for, Why would I even fucking bother, first of all? But whatever. So, yeah, you're welcome, whatever. I'm sure Fake Nukes Phil hadn't figured it out either. And he's fucking BitChute fucking accounts all glitched the fuck out and shit too. So you're welcome, Fake Nukes Phil. Hailing from Palm Springs, the gay capital of the world or whatever. Who's totally not gay or anything, but whatever. So anyways, I'm checking out Jim Rizzoli, and he posted a video of Gypsy Fox. And I'm like, wow. Dude, Gypsy Fox puts out like a video a week or something. So I get one opportunity to see some everyday channel. And then the rest of the week, I'm stuck with all this popular and trending fucking garbage. So I'm like, wow, finally, once a week, I get to see someone that isn't just a grifty, lying, shilly, Everything is about clicks, likes, and views. So I watched Gypsy Fox. And Gypsy Fox breaks it all down. It's very simple. So much of this bullshit is very simply, broken down. And so, which is what I do in my videos. But I do it for me. I don't do it to try to reason with the audience, because a fool offers up reason. The wise don't even try. So I don't really try. I try not to try anyways. Although it does get very frustrating when you're just dealing with just like what we're dealing with. So nonetheless, anyways, yeah. So then there's that one video of Gypsy Fox. Now for the rest of the week, now for 7 more days, all I have is all this fucking over-hyped up, over-sensationalized, fucking sterilized, whitewashed, fucking fear porn, clickbait, crap nonsense until, a week later, Gypsy Fox will come out with the video. And now I'm not putting Gypsy Fox on a pedestal. I'm just saying, I just want to hear everyday people. Is there anybody out there besides these fake Tim Pool fucking bullshit fucking shit show channels? Is there anything? So now for the remainder of the week, it's back to, Dustin Nemos. Like, just these people are so fucking fake. It's unbelievable. But whatever, right? So anyhow, yeah, just a quick update, I actually got a lot done yesterday. I plan on getting a lot more done today. The weather is nice. It's not fucking hot. I got a lot of shit I got to do. I have a limited amount of time to do it before it's 120 degrees outside. And I don't have time to be fucking around with this internet bullshit. As you can see, anyone with half a brain can see the internet is a fucking wasteland. It's just a fucking shit show like mainstream media. But, so anyways, outside of that, yeah, Gypsy Fox put out a video. There's 1 or 2 other channels, and I'll wait for them to put out videos, but they don't, Meanwhile, I'm pumping out fucking 3 fucking 30-minute videos a day, trying to balance out this. It's just like whatever. What a waste of time though. But anyways, and then I look at my views. I don't know if I'm getting shadow banned or what. I understand there's a possibility that I'm getting way more views than YouTube is showing me. And I'm getting way more views I'm getting way more views on my videos than YouTube is allowing the public viewer to see. I don't know if that's the case or not, but it wouldn't surprise me at all. Would that surprise anybody that YouTube would do that? No, it wouldn't surprise anybody, Same with BitChute, Odyssey, Rumble. They're all the same. It's all communist media, that's all it is, designed to brainwash you into believing the most ridiculous nonsense. Fascism, communism, all this ridiculous nonsense. It's all billboarded and promoted with all this stupid flash and hype, and idiocy, So whatever. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my view count. Like the other day, I just picked up the guitar and started fucking around. And came up with some little shit out of nowhere, and so fuck it, I'll just turn on the camera and play this stupid shit, blah 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 blah, and then posted it, and boom, within 20 minutes I had over 60 views. It's what the fuck? And so I don't know what's going on. One thing it could be is that short videos are more popular now because people's attention span is just nothing. Which is, how can you blame a person who has a low attention span when the internet is just full of just as much shit as mainstream media and all other media, Who has the time to fucking listen to any of this shit? Which might explain my low view count. I don't fucking care. If I cared, I'd run my channel a lot different. So... Don't try this at home though. What I'm doing is I'm playing with madness again, which I ought to know better. But whatever the case. So anyways, that's probably going to be all, because there isn't going to be anything going on the media, on any and all media, just like there wasn't yesterday. And whatever will be going on is just going to be some fucking half-truth, lie by omission, fucking overproduced, cookie-cutter, fucking polished turd garbage, you know, just like it always is. But anyways, yeah, there's one everyday person video came out, and it's like, wow. And now it's there and gone, 20 minutes and now it's back to your regularly scheduled programming. So, see you boys.